Hello everyone, welcome back. Myself Chandana S, studying in Shri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, wearing the vessel 1VE21CS034, Department of Computer Science Engineering. Today we will be discussing about socket programming. Introduction to socket programming. Socket programming is a fundamental concept in network communication. It allows programs to communicate over a network by using sockets. Sockets provide a way for different processes to communicate with each other. What are sockets? Sockets are the endpoints for sending and receiving data across a network. They can be thought of as doors through which data can pass. Sockets can be created and used in various programming languages. Types of sockets. There are two main types of sockets. One is TCP and UDP. TCP sockets provide reliable, ordered, and error-checked communication. UDP sockets provide faster but unreliable communication. Here we see TCP socket programming. TCP sockets establish a connection between a client and a server. Communication using TCP sockets is reliable and ensures data integrity. TCP sockets provide a stream of data transmission. But UDP socket programming are connectionless and do not establish a connection. Communication using UDP sockets is faster, but does not guarantee data delivery. UDP sockets provide a datagram transmission. Socket API. Different programming languages provide various socket APIs. Common socket APIs includes Berkeley sockets, WinSock, and Java sockets. These APIs provide functions and methods to create and manipulate sockets. Socket addressing. Sockets are identified by an IP address and a port number. IP addresses uniquely identify a device on a network. Port numbers specify a specific service running on a device. Socket connection establishment. For TCP sockets, a three-way handshake is performed to establish a connection. The client sends a SYN packet, the server responds with a SYN ACK packet, and the client sends an ACK packet. Once the connection is established, data can be transmitted bidirectionally. Socket communication workflow. A server socket listens for incoming connections on a specific port. A client socket connects to the server using the server's IP address and port number. After the connection is established, both client and server can send and receive a data. Socket error handling. Socket programming requires proper error handling to deal with network issues. Common errors include connection timeouts, connection refusal, and network failures. Error handling ensures that programs gracefully handle these situations. Socket security. Socket programming can be secured using encryption and authentication techniques. Secure socket layer SSL and transport layer securities TLS are commonly used for encryption protocols. Authentication mechanisms such as usernames and passwords can be implemented for secure communication. Socket performance considerations. Socket programming performance can be affected by network latency and bandwidth. Properly optimizing socket code can improve performance. Techniques like multiplexing and asynchronous socket operations can enhance scalability. Socket programming examples. Socket programming can be used for various applications such as chat programs, file transfer, and web servers. Examples include creating a simple chat application using TCP sockets and building a web server using HTTP sockets. Socket programming can also be used for IoT applications, real time data streaming, and multiplayer games. Socket limitations. Socket programming has limitations in terms of scalability and resource utilization. Handling a large number of concurrent connections can be challenging. Careful resource management and optimization techniques are required for efficient socket programming. Conclusion. Socket programming is a crucial skill for network communication. For understanding sockets and their types and their API is essential for developing network application. With the right knowledge and technique used, socket programming can enable efficient and secure communication over networks. Thank you.